Welcome to another episode of Making Dough Show, where you and me, we work together, restaurant owners, restaurant managers, to turn your small restaurant into something big. Today we're talking about 3 things you must have in place in your restaurant before we go all out and market our restaurant. Here's the thing. Great marketing can put your restaurant out of business. Marketing is simply shouting out from the mountaintop or just getting exposure for our restaurant. So if we don't have the basics in place, the 3 things we're gonna cover today, then we're gonna set ourselves up for disaster. You know, if we're not doing good in the basics, we're simply gonna get more exposure for those areas that we're not very proud of and we're not doing very good. Step number 1 is having great food. Great food is such a vague thing. It's not, what do we mean by great? In other words, we need to have food that people want to come and eat and they're happy with it. So a lot of times as restaurant owners, especially if you're a chef or you're the cook or what have you, you look at the food and to your palate, you're like, you know what, that tastes phenomenal. So what matters here is our customers. What are they thinking about our food? And nowadays we have the advantage of all that online reviews, and people are very generous, as you know, with their opinions when it comes to our food in particular. And so we need to listen to them and figuring out those folks who are with money going to places and giving us money to come and eat our food. What is their opinion about their experience when it comes to our food? If we don't have good food, then there's nothing to work with. The other thing that you need to be aware of is the fact that, do you have that wonderful food consistently? We in the restaurant business, we have new staff all the time. People come, people go, and at times, as you would agree, the training process, there are here and there gaps where people are in training and maybe the food that goes out isn't consistent. So you may have good food, but is your good food phenomenal, tasty food, is it consistent? Is the question you need to ask yourself. And at times, again, reading people's feedback online will give you that insight. Because you're like, that food is really good, and somebody's complaining about the particular dish you serve, you need to ask yourself, wait a minute, is it that whoever we have new person working in the kitchen maybe did not put out the food according to our standards? Next is speed of service. No matter how good your food is, you have a whole multi-billion-dollar industry that is not based on great food, but rather about their speed of service. Yes, fast food, and you and I may not be in the fast food industry, but it is a fact that people want their food fast. So every minute counts. So you need to be thinking about, all right, what is our speed of service standard at this time? Do you even have a standard? By what time a customer, from the time they place their order, they need to have their appetizers in front of them? By what time their entree? How many minutes after that it needs to be their dessert? Or their check or whatever. If we don't have standards in place, we really won't know. Again, speed of service, no matter how good your food is. People are not going to wait 45 minutes for that. I have young kids. I understand. Kids want to climb up walls when they're hungry, and when the kids are unhappy, the parents are unhappy, and then with that, no one's happy, particularly when the mom is unhappy, you know that nobody's going to be happy. So speed of service, we need to always make sure we're faster and faster and faster when it comes to speed of our service. And if we don't have that, going and doing all the marketing is not going to help us grow our business. Last but not least is your service. Service has got to be friendly, period. Consistently, we need to be friendly. That is just, not emphasized enough. It doesn't matter our food, how tasty it is. It doesn't matter how fast it gets to the table. If the servers aren't friendly, we're gonna have some hit and miss, because the minute you screw up when it comes to that speed of service or something is wrong with the food, people are not gonna be gracious to us because we were not friendly in our service. Period. When people come in, we greet them warmly, consistently all the time, and we're friendly. We go out of our way to figure out, hey, how are y'all doing? What are y'all up to? What's happening? It was great seeing you again. Or is this y'all's first time? What brought y'all in? Right? Having a conversation, training our servers to have conversations with our customers is key here. If the food tastes phenomenal and it is fast, but we're not friendly, this is going to make us fall because people don't tolerate that, especially in this day and age, if you don't have friendly service. So this is like a triangle or what have you, right? If we don't have one of these 3 points, the food being wonderfully tasty consistently, the speed of service to be as fast as possible consistently, and also our servers to be friendly consistently. If we don't have any of these 3, all the marketing won't help. Maybe you're wondering, dude, I'm spending money on some ad in some magazine, I'm spending money here, I'm spending somewhere, whatever it is, and we're not seeing good result. Like Yelp ads. If we're not good with the food itself and the speed of service and friendliness of our service, there is nothing to work with. So in this channel, I want to help you market your business and get exposure for all the wonderful things you're doing in your restaurant. However, again, if we don't have those 3 basics, then nothing is going to help you. So all that talk, you're like, you know what? I already know that. So what are we going to do to improve those 3 aspects of your business? Here's what I would like you to do. Question of the day. I want to hear your thoughts about the 3 aspects of your business that we're talking about. Please comment below and let me know, where do you think is your biggest weakness as a restaurant? Is it the food quality being consistent? Is it your speed of service? Or is your servers and the service you provide to your customers consistently? Is it friendly enough? So what are your area of weakness? I want to know how I can help you better. So I would appreciate your comments. Leave them down below. If you ever want to just shoot me a direct email and share me your thoughts or rant about all the problems you have with your restaurant, I would love to hear it because I want to know, again, how I can help you better and I can serve you. Restaurant is tough and I would be honored to help you. I would be happy to help you in any ways I can. So send me a quick email at makingdoughshow@gmail.com. I will list the email below as well. Just send me an email. I'm a restaurant owner just like you, and I want to help you. So let me know how I can help you. Comment below, and I will find you in the comments, and we'll chat further about any of these 3 aspects